guys, welcome to my channel, or back to my channel if you've seen my videos before. It has been a hot minute since I've posted or filmed, really. I started a vlog the other day, but I didn't really get very far because I wasn't reading that much. I don't even know if I can necessarily blame my reading like on a slump, or like I don't know if it's just like the way that I read now is I'm just not good about like reading for long periods of time. My attention span is shot, and I think that that's just something that eventually I'm gonna have to admit, and I'm just having a really hard time doing that. So a lot of times I will say that I'm like in a slump, but I'm not in a slump because I still enjoy reading and I still like have the desire to read, and I still have read a good chunk of books. I've read like 70 books. I want to say 71 maybe. I can't really remember, but somewhere up there. But this year is going really fast, and I honestly thought that I would have read a lot more books this far, and I'm pretty sure that my book goal is like 158, I think. So I don't know, guys. Like I've just been really not focusing well, getting distracted by my phone and everything. So I thought today would be a good opportunity to do a little reading vlog because I don't work today, and I'll hopefully have a little bit more time to read. I feel like honestly my reading habit right now has been, I've listened to a couple audiobooks recently, but then most of my reading time has been done at the gym, like while I'm doing my cardio session is when I'm really able to focus on reading, because I don't have the ability to really do anything else. Like, yes, I could be on my phone, but I just prefer to read when I'm on the treadmill. So yeah, that's kind of been my struggle as of recently. But today I wanted to do a little vlog and hopefully get some reading done, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the book that I'm currently reading right now. I do have a lot of other things to do. Like, obviously I can't just read all day. I mean, I would if I could, but I do still have other things that I have to do, unfortunately. So I don't know how much I'll read, and if I'm doing other things, like I thought about maybe going for a walk today, I might listen to an audiobook for a little bit. We'll see. It's already like 11, I think, and I do have some other things that need to get done. Like I have to go to the store. I wanted to like meal prep a little bit and stuff and do a little bit of cleaning around my house. I also thought about reorganizing my bookshelves. I just really don't know if I'm actually going to do that though, because I've kind of been thinking about looking at getting another bookshelf, but I don't know where to put it yet, so we might wait until later to do that. But anyway, reading. Let's talk about the book. The book that I'm currently reading, I actually just started yesterday. I'm on page 71 currently of this book. It has like no chapters really. Like it does have chapters, but they're extremely long chapters, which I hate. But you know what? Actually, I'm going to put this little receipt in here as a bookmark because I keep losing my spot and then having to go and find it again, which is super annoying. I don't know why I'm not good about keeping a bookmark. But this is Barcelona Days by Daniel Riley. I don't know why I said Danielle. This book follows our two main characters, Will and Whitney, who are currently on a trip in Barcelona, but they're kind of like recapping their past. Basically, this couple who have been together for like 8 years, they're recently engaged. They decide, because they have been together for so long, that they haven't really been with anyone else. They feel like it will be a disservice to each other, or like they're worried that they'll start to kind of question their relationship. So they decide to have this like little tryst while they're our main character, Whitney, ends up being called to Los Angeles for a work project, and they decide to have like a little 1, 2, 3 method where they're basically have like this freedom to sleep with 3 different people, like 3 different occasions, 3 different people, whatever, while she's gone. So he's in New York, she's in LA, and they're kind of just having this month of like freedom they're basically on a break. They can do whatever they want within these boundaries of like, it's not people they know, and it's like only 3 people 3 times. So yeah, they end up doing this, and then they end up going to Barcelona for a vacation, and they're kind of recapping what happened while they were away from each other, which is how we start the book. And then and a volcano ends up erupting in Iceland, and the ash is like covering the surrounding area, so they end up being grounded in Barcelona. There's no flights in or out. They're basically just stuck in this foreign country, and they're kind of just stuck with like what they've done, and they're in an okay position, but they end up meeting these two other Americans who are also stuck there, and there's kind of some tension there and maybe a little bit more testing of their relationship than they thought there was going to be. So I actually thrifted this book like a week ago, and I'm not very far into it yet, but they're like just now kind of gone over like what happened while they were away from each other, and there's maybe like a little bit of angst there, but they're still like, they're like happy to be with each other. But they're just now meeting one of the other Americans. I don't think we've met the other one yet, but I'm interested to see how it all happens, and like what's gonna go on. Honestly, it's really intriguing to me so far, and this kind of like book, like where there's kind of like this mysterious element, like, ooh, what's gonna happen, and like it's not just like a romance book, like there's this like contemporary fiction vibe, but also like, I don't know, like I just find it really interesting. I feel like I haven't read a book with a plot that like really intrigues me like this recently. Honestly, aside from like reading the Throne of Glass series, which is what I've been doing recently, I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break because I'm about to do the tandem read, but that's been what like mostly what I've been reading is fantasy, and I love fantasy, but sometimes it's just really heavy. I just finished the Poppy War, the first book, a couple days ago, so I've kind of been in like a fantasy moment, so I feel like it is good to just kind of have something lighthearted and like fun to get into for the first time in a while. So yeah, I'm really excited to continue this one. I'm hopefully going to get a lot of reading done today, but we'll see next time that I'm able to do that. Right now though, I'm about to go make some breakfast and watch Grey's Anatomy. I'm doing a Grey's Anatomy rewatch, which is also probably another reason that I've been kind of bad about reading, especially like in the evening. I don't really read a lot because like I work all day and then I come home and I have like all my tasks to do at home, and then I watch Love Island. So that might be the problem. Once Love Island is over, we're cooking, guys. We're back in the reading mode. Like I need to get my attention span back together. It needs to happen. Like running around willy-nilly in my brain, it's done. It's out. We're done with the not reading. We need to get back into reading, guys. Like I love reading, so it feels sad that I even have to like not force myself. I want my attention span back that I had pre-2019, pre-downloading TikTok. That's the problem, honestly. But I love it, but I hate it. So anyway, I'm sure that there are other people who feel this way. I know that I've seen countless people on TikTok who talk about the same thing, that their attention span is shot and that they have a hard time reading. So I know it's not just me, but I need to solve the problem. I really do, because I need to be able to read this book for more than 15 minutes at a time, guys. Okay? So yeah, I will talk to you guys in a little bit when I do some more reading. Hopefully this doesn't end up being another flop, and hopefully you actually get to watch this video. It's me again. It is probably an hour or so later. It is currently 2 o'clock, so quite a bit later. I just got to the park, kind of park. It's like a nature park, I guess. And I'm here to walk and read and all the things. I brought my bag full of goodies. I just stopped. Well, first I ate, and now I'm literally so full, guys. I had a protein packed breakfast, and then I went to the grocery store and I went to the grocery store and I was there for a little bit. I got some gas and everything, and I stopped and picked up a Dunkin' latte, which is probably gonna melt in my car, but I think I want to do my walk first before I sit down and read and everything. It's not too hot yet, and also I feel like it'll be nice to get my walk done and then be able to like decompress a little bit, read, journal, sit down by the water, and then I will just immediately be able to leave, because like I'm parked up here right now, but I'm gonna walk around the park for a little bit, and then I'm going to park my car at a different location that's like right by where I'm gonna be at, so that way I don't have to carry my bag around. You guys literally don't care about any of this. I'm just relaying the information in my little brain. No one cares. But yeah, let me show you what I brought. I have my little book bag. I brought my journal. It's my regular journal to write. I brought this book, The Body Keeps the Score. I haven't started it, but I've wanted to read it for a really long time. It's Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma, so I feel like this will be really interesting. And I just always kind of like to bring a nonfiction book with me when I go do things like this. So I have that. And then I also brought Barcelona Days, obviously, the book I'm reading. And I brought my Bible. So I just have all my things that I would possibly want to read and journal. So yeah. Currently I've been listening to, well, I literally just started it, so I haven't really been listening to it, but I just decided to pick an audiobook before I left so that I would have something to listen to at least. I might listen to a little bit of music while I walk, but I figured that way I can at least get some more reading done today if I don't have that much time to physically read, or if I'm not feeling in the mood to physically read, since I just had other things that I also have to do today. So anyway, we're listening to The Lake of Lost Girls by Catherine Green. This is an audiobook on Spotify that I literally just started, and it's like these two women that are on a podcast, and they're talking about like this unsolved murder or a missing girl, I think. I'm not sure. I read the synopsis a little bit ago, but it looks really interesting so far. I'm hoping that it's good and hopefully we can get into it. I like the podcast setting kind of books because it has that cool like recorded sound, and if it seems interesting. So yeah, anyway, I'm already melting in my car. I need a little bit more of my coffee before it melts though. Literally the best drink. Oat milk latte, butter pecan and caramel. Delicious. Anyway, I'm gonna go for my little walk, and I will update you guys in a little bit when we get back and journal and read. Nice out right now. I am in the middle of the woods. It's so peaceful. I just decided I've been listening to my audiobook a little bit, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I think I'm only like 6 chapters in, so I'm not too far, but I have been listening to it sped up. So I'm currently at 42 minutes in my walk. I'm heading back now just because it's not like hot, like there's like a good breeze kind of, and it's not as bad as it has been. But the sun is just like heavy. Not right now, I'm actually cooling down a little bit, but back there it was so abrasive. So I'm heading back now, also just because I want to be able to read and journal for a little bit before I need to go home and do my other tasks. So that's what I'm doing right now. I've just been walking back now, so it'll probably be about an hour walk, maybe a little less. But yeah, it's really nice just to have a little walk. I decided to take my other earbud out and pause my book and play a little bit of music while I walk back, and also just like pause my music, take my earbuds out, listen to nature, reconnect, embrace God's beautiful nature. It's literally stunning out here, and it's just nice. It's just nice to get out in nature and not be inside sometimes. So I feel like it's good just to connect with nature and not be distracted by like my book or my music or like something in my ear constantly. Like I feel like I'm constantly watching something or like listening to something or reading something or whatever the case may be. Like my mind is constantly on go, so it's nice to kind of just like be at peace. So that's what I'm doing right now, but I just wanted to update a little bit. This is literally like so peaceful. I can't even explain how nice it is to just like be outside. It's such a nice day, and honestly, like, I feel like we haven't had a nice day where it's not like super hot. I mean, granted, I am in the shade right now, so I definitely know that it is hot. Like, it's hot outside and like it's hot around, but like it is just literally so nice. It's just like slightly muggy, like humid, but nothing unbearable. Like, I'm not super uncomfortable out here, and like the breeze is nice. And the birds are chirping, and like it's a Saturday, so people are like out on the water and stuff, but it's still like super quiet and calm. Like, not too many cars have passed by. I've just been reading and journaling, and it's literally been so nice. I feel like I might leave soon, only because I have other things I need to do, and I did get a little bit like hot and sweaty while I was doing my walk, so I kind of want to go home and like take a shower and unwind a little bit, because I wanted to do a little bit of meal prepping and stuff. So I might head out soon, but I was gonna head out now, but honestly I might read just like a little bit more, because I am really enjoying my book actually. I haven't listened to any more of my audiobook, which I don't think I told you guys, but I have just been reading a little bit more of Barcelona Days. I'm now on like the chapter, they're not actually chapters, it's like done by the amount of days that they're there. I want to say like 4 days or something, and I'm on page 111 now, so I've made a little bit of progress. But so far we've just kind of been introduced to the 2 other Americans that are there, and they're kind of like connecting and talking a little bit, so nothing has really like happened, but it's just such a nice day. And literally this is like the perfect spot, because although it's like a little bit overgrown, like I can't see the water very well, but it feels very like secluded. Like, it's literally just me up here. There's no one like around, like other than down there, and I'm just up on this little hill, this little bench. It's not incredibly buggy, which is crazy, because every time that I can't even sit outside on my porch swing at my house right now, because I get attacked by mosquitoes, and as far as I know, I've not been attacked too bad yet. Hopefully it stays that way, but I'm just thriving, guys. Like, it is so nice out here. I love being in nature. So anyway, I literally need to stop rambling right now. Like, literally no one asked, but it just feels really good. And it feels really good that like I'm not getting as distracted by my phone. Like, it's nice to be able to read. I mean, aside from like filming, I feel like that kind of distracts me, because I'm like, oh, I could film this, or like I get distracted by how nice nature is, but like I'm having such a good time, so I don't even mind. Long time no chat. Sorry, also the lighting is terrible in here, Yeah, the lighting's awful. I'm getting ready really quick. I'm getting ready. I can't talk, guys. I'm getting ready really quick and going to work. So it's literally about to rain. It's probably gonna downpour. Honestly, it might already be rain. It's probably gonna downpour on me as I'm going to work, but you know what? What can you do? Yeah. Also, I fell asleep on the couch last night, so I didn't put my hair up like in a braid or curls or anything. So my hair's not done. So do I even care? And I'm a very like low maintenance hair girl. Like I need my hair to cook overnight because it doesn't hold a curl. So like even if I try to use heat on my hair, like it won't hold. It just won't. So it's not even worth it. So you know what? I am just gonna be a low maintenance hair girly and I'm gonna go to work looking like this. And I don't care. But I wanted to update you guys. I'm on like page 163, I think, of Barcelona Days. It's going pretty well so far. I do notice I'm getting a little bit bored. I don't know if it's the book itself. I don't know if I'm just like, the thing is though, like I am in a reading mood, but I think like the book is just kind of like, it's not holding my attention well. Like I really do think that the plot has the ability to like have that punch and like that excitement if it could just hold my attention, but it's just not, unfortunately. So I want to try and get to like maybe page 200 or something today. I just don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I think I'll take it with me on my break, or I'll take it with me to work so that when I'm on my break I can just read. That usually doesn't end up happening. I usually get on my phone, so hopefully if I bring it with me I will actually read it, but we'll see. And yeah, I have a close tonight and then I open tomorrow morning, so I don't really think I'm probably gonna read much after I probably won't read it all when I get off work, if I'm being honest, because tonight is the finale of Love Island and I am planning on like, because I'm not gonna be home until after it's already aired, like an hour after it's aired, I'm probably not gonna be watching it till like 9:30 and then I have to work in the morning, so I'm definitely not gonna be reading. But I literally can't get on my phone after 8 p.m. because that's when it comes out, and I'm not gonna be able to watch it until after 9 p.m. So I don't want to get spoiled on who won. So I guess I will just literally have to stay on my phone, which is perfectly fine because there's no reason I need to be on my phone while I'm at work. And yeah, anyway, so that's it. I have to go get ready and go to work. So unfortunately, it's gonna be it for now. I can't do any more reading updates, and also this vlog is kind of boring because I really haven't been able to like read that much, but I did go on a little walk this morning. It was so peaceful. It was so nice. Honestly, it was so nice out this morning, and now it's like gloomy as heck. But I came home and I read outside and it's literally been so nice out. I turned off my air. I opened my window. Like, it's been lovely. But now I have to go to work, so that's sad. But hopefully the weather holds out because Mac and I want to go on a walk to that park that I went to yesterday. So hopefully we can do that tomorrow because he's off tomorrow and I work a short shift, so, or I work a morning shift, so I'll have the afternoon. Anyway, bye guys. Guys, I can't lie. It has been a few days since I talked to you guys, or since I've been like reading consistently. Over the past few days, I have been reading. I think the last time I talked, I read some more. It was like page 170 something. And this morning, I just completely woofed through this book. Like the last 100 pages, or maybe a little more. And I did in fact give this book a 2 stars. Don't mind Grey's Anatomy in the background. I've been absolutely immersed like all day. It's just been playing in the background while I do other stuff, but right now because I have my blinds shut. Yeah, so I ended up finishing this book this morning. I ended up giving it a 2 stars. I think like the start of the book, the premise seemed really interesting and I was just like getting to know the characters. So it was, to be honest, very good. Like I was really enjoying the story in the first little bit, the first like, I don't know, maybe fourth of the book. First few not chapters, I guess, because it's just like by day, so there's not really like chapters to break it up, but the first little bit before I feel like we got to know the other characters, like the other Americans that they met, I was really enjoying the story, and I felt like it was pretty interesting. Like, the plot was interesting to me. As we got more into it and we met these other characters, I was just like, what is the point of this book? Like, where are we going with this book? And I was just losing a lot of my interest. I felt like the characters were just like very kind of like vapid. And I feel like the premise of the story, like their feelings and their relationship, it's like very understandable. And I think that it, like, if it were just like unlikable characters, that's fine, but the writing was just like not holding my attention, and I found myself becoming like annoyed with the other characters. I found myself becoming just like bored with everything that was happening between all of the characters. I was just like, this is just not the story for me. So unfortunately, I think it just came down to like, I wasn't a big fan of the writing, and the plot could not make up for how the story actually ended up going. So unfortunately, I gave it a 2-star. I actually looked up the Goodreads reviews too, and they were like all 2 stars. So it's obviously maybe just one of those that is just not a big fan. But thankfully I'm done with that now. I'm actually kind of glad, because I feel like I've been reading this book forever, and I've also still been listening to the audiobook for The Lake of Lost Girls. It started to get a little bit interesting, and then I ran out of Spotify hours to listen to it. So we're taking a little break from that one, but yeah. Anyway, I just like to vlog. I just like to talk about reading and stuff, and obviously I have gotten distracted and been doing other things, but I think that I will probably start another book today. I am going to hang out with my sister in a little bit, so I'm not going to start a new book quite yet, but I'll probably maybe do like another little reading vlog on my TikTok. I feel like I don't do a lot of short form content. Linked down below as always. And but yeah, that is going to be the end of this video, just because I'm not going to start, I don't like starting a vlog and like not finishing a book in the vlog. So, but I don't want this video to be like so long. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Unfortunately, I didn't read too much. It took me a long time to read this book, but we had fun doing it, right? Like, I got to go out and read at the park. I got to do a little hike, and I have been rewatching Grey's Anatomy and reading in the back, and it's just been really nice. So, but yeah, thanks for coming back to my channel and watching this vlog, and don't forget to subscribe to see my next video, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!